Well, we continue our coverage of nearly 100 veterans now back in Wisconsin after visiting the war memorials honoring them in Washington, D.C.
On Monday, they took off on the 39th Never Forgotten Honor Flight out of the Mosinee Airport. I had the honor of going there with them to experience the sights and sounds of their journey.
Welcome home, Mike.
96 men who served and sacrificed for their country back home after making a memorable trip to Washington, D.C.
Meant to welcome home, and that was the biggest thing.
A band of brothers who left the Central Wisconsin Airport in Mosinee 2.5 years after the pandemic shut down these flights.
We have 15 Korea veterans and 81 Vietnam veterans, so very proud to have them on board.
Landing in the nation's capital on an unforgettable quest.
Perfect, right there.
First, taking a group picture at the Lincoln Memorial.
Keep coming right at me.
Then, visiting memorials dedicated to those who served during the Korean and Vietnam War eras.
And many times conversations come out at this wall that have never come out in 50 years.
Remembering the wars and perseverance and those who never made it home.
All the good old boys that aren't here. It makes you stop to think, and like the saying is, freedom isn't free.
Their journey takes them to Arlington National Cemetery, the Marine Corps War Memorial, and 9/11 Pentagon Memorial.
A lot of stories were going around. I really liked that. It made it a very interesting day.
As the sun begins to set, it is time to leave this place and return home. But there will be more surprises.
Gary Hall.
A mail call with letters and cards thanking them for their service. And that long-awaited hero's homecoming.
It's a trip of a lifetime, as they say.
Oh, Melissa, I was on one of those a few years ago. I know how incredible it was. What was it like for you?
Well, it's such an emotional journey. I don't think you can really prepare for it.
Yeah.
You see it on the video, but when you're there and you actually see the veterans and their responses, it is really, really overwhelming.
Yeah, it's
really
an incredible day. I'm glad you got to go.
I am too. We're actually going to continue our journey with the veterans tomorrow as photographer Curtis Ader-Holt shares a piece on the visit to Arlington National Cemetery.